Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments of scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So this poem is obviously talking about, like, I'm fighting through the pain. I am my own master. Thank you to whatever God gives me the strength, but I will not bow down to you. The name Invictus is a Latin word and means unconquered. You can do the rhyme scheme two different ways. I did it. You can see A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D. You could do A, B, A, B for every single stanza. It's your choice. Yeah.
What about the questions at the bottom?
So, what seems to be the ultimate virtue as portrayed by this poem? Is supernatural faith or hope expressed? What do you think about the person or the point of view here communicated? So, definitely courage is the virtue it's talking, fighting through the pain once again. The point of view, would that be like first person?
No, what's his point of view on the situation that he's in?
I am the master of my fate.
Yeah. So his point of view is that he's in charge, and his point of view on God is that, I think up here where it says gods, whatever gods may be, is it a hopeful poem?
No.
Okay. Thank you, Joe.
I'm going to be contrasting this poem, Invictus, with this poem, Lead Kindly Light, by John Henry Newman, before becoming a cardinal. Lead kindly light, amid the encircling gloom. Lead thou me on. The night is dark, and I am far from home. Lead thou me on. Keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see the distant scene. One step is enough for me. I was not ever thus, nor prayed that thou shouldst lead me on. I loved to choose and see my path, but now lead thou me on. I loved the garish day, and, spite of fears, pride ruled my will. Remember not past years. So long thy power has blessed me, sure it still will lead me on, o'er a moor and fen, o'er crag and torrent, till the night is gone, and with the morn of angels' faces smile, which I have long loved since, and lost a while. So there are a couple questions after I'm going to go ahead and answer and what I think of. The first one is, compare the message of this poem and that of Invictus. How do they differ, and who is the captain of Newman's soul? The reason why it brings this up is in Invictus. He says, I am the, let's see, finding the right one. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. But in this one, he's surrendering his soul to the Lord, and he's trusting the Lord with his soul that he will take him and find him on the right path. The rhyme scheme of this poem is A, B, C, B, D, C, E, B, E, B, F, F, G, B, G, B, H, H.
Can I see?
Yeah. So it is sort of a repeating pattern, but they have different, the rhyming is different, but the pattern is the same. So if you could do it, you could just say it's A, B, C, B, D, C, but some of the rhyming is different. So
what's your favorite line of that poem?
I don't know. I'd probably say, keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see the distant scene. One step is enough for me. Because it's just trusting that God will take you wherever you want it to be. Although I do like the second stanza, which is contrasting the two periods of Newman's life. And it's saying, pride was his, he was the master of his soul. And it says, I love the garish day, and in spite of fears, pride ruled my will, remember not past years. And so it's saying before he was saved, and then it's contrasting that to afterwards. And then in the third stanza, what figure of speech portrays a struggle in the heart of the author? Why does he continue on a path so difficult? It's kind of asking all Christians, why are you doing it? I mean, it's hard, and you can do stuff when you're not a Christian you can't do when you are. But, there's... later, you will be very glad you were a Christian.
Cool.
And I'd say that's why. Yep.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Nice cat.
Yeah.